Hello, Inner Circle friend. Here I am, reading to you for what should be the Sunday of 7th of June, but I won't be there because I'm in the USA. But here is some reading for you to be getting on with and think about. This is 1.5, Braving the Challenges of the Environment, the Planet and the Cosmos. In this century, we faced new physical challenges. In a world that is largely materialistic, we have become used to being hedonistic and even decadent in our habits of self-indulgence. Over many centuries, human beings have used what the earth has given for free, have exploited it, and have made a profit out of it. We have dominated and subjugated the world, the earth, and all its resources and creatures, instead of working in tandem with it. Now we are running out of material resources. Both the United Nations and the Intergovernmental Science Policy Forum on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services warn that we are currently using up the Earth's resources at a speed that is unsustainable, because we are using up supplies at a rate that would require 1.5 Earth. 1 million out of 8 million species of plants and animals are threatened with extinction. 1 million out of 8 million. The Earth's surface and the oceans have been significantly altered by humans. Pollution and over-exploitation have depleted natural assets. Biodiversity has been greatly diminished. Now a new asceticism is required of us, as we have become aware that the earth and its ecosystems are under enormous pressure. The word asceticism comes from the Greek word askesis, meaning exercise or training. To be ascetic is to train your body to be independent and strong without self-indulgence. Asceticism was the way of the Stoics. It means to live a frugal lifestyle, renouncing excessive personal pleasures and possessions. It is a path towards enlightenment and spiritual transformation, which demands physical, mental, and emotional toughness. Ascetic living is usually associated with vows of poverty, simplicity, and sometimes celibacy, and it requires abstention and determined self-deprivation. It is about living in as simple a way as possible. There are many different versions of this form of purification in all world religions, usually connected to orthodoxy. It may well be that the paradox of asceticism is one of the surest paths towards physical freedom. By refusing the many choices available to you to please your senses, you rise above your need for physical ease and thus liberate your body from its constant clamoring for satisfaction and gratification. It's by no means an easy path, but those who take it often feel it has brought them great liberation. In contemporary society, asceticism is something we are most familiar with as part of the regime meted out to those who come to health farms or to clinics for substance abuse. You may have experienced a similar kind of cleansing of the senses by committing to dry January or sober October, after hedonistic excess over a festive and exuberant Christmas break or a wild and profligate summer holiday. You may not have stuck with it, but even depriving yourself of sweets and alcohol for a week may have made you feel as if you were taking back control over your body. If you have ever gone on a special diet to lose the extra kilos you put on around your waist, you will know how desperately difficult it can be to transit from self-indulgence to self-control and abstinence. If you succeeded in your endeavor to pull back on the seductions of the flesh, you will surely have understood how much easier it gets to be frugal once you have set this new pattern for yourself. There is a lot to be said for indulging at certain times and being abstemious at other times. It's just a variation on the theme of feasting and fasting that nature used to impose on humankind by providing us with surplus harvests at certain times and a dearth of food and droughts at other times. Your forebears had to learn to live with such unpredictable fluctuations and found ways to even out the supply of food and drink, assuring they would not suffer penury. It's hardly surprising that you may feel an instinctive inclination to store more than you need just in case resources run out. At bottom, all this is about the drive for survival. Nature doesn't appear to provide as much caution against luxury as it guards against penury. To be human is to be grounded in earth. The word human comes from the Latin word humus, meaning earth, and the word Adam, the biblical name of the mythical first man, is Hebrew for ground. Made of dust, the atoms of your body will fall apart after death and return to dust. Made of earth, you will return to the earth. Your body is going to die, whatever you do, but you can either look after it with care, neglect it, or overindulge it. The choice is yours. The search for knowledge about the material world has driven human evolution over the past millennia, and this has bestowed us humans with power over our environment. It has led to the widespread view that the things that matter most are things made of matter that can be analyzed, counted, controlled, and used. Calculating the parameters of the physical world has led to exploitation and abuse of the natural world. Today, this is no longer about survival, but about dominion and power. So, there won't be a session on Sunday the 7th of June, not a live session, but you got this reading to get on with, and I look forward to seeing you back the week after that, and I'll surely be posting another reading before that time as well. I hope you have a good couple of weeks without me, and that you look forward to being back at our live session in the YouTube chat room, and then we can arrange for another Zoom session soon as well. Take care, my friends.